know if they know that.
You're in a stress mode, so you actually get angry. If I feel like I'm threatened, I get angry, which is what happens. And then you get really in people's faces, and they think, this guy's crazy. But all the old cultures thought that, like when there were people traveling across the Great Plains to go west, you know, if you acted nuts, they'd leave you alone because they didn't want your evil spirits.
So what happened with you?
Oh, nothing. They left me alone.
But where was this?
Oh, man, I was in a bad neighborhood. It was when I first got into L.A., and I was to go to dinner with Costa Gavras. He was a Greek director. I went the wrong way. And it was before they had, you know, phones with, like,
right,
you know, all that stuff. So
the Thomas guide.
It was the Thomas guide. Anyway, I wasn't guided well by Thomas. I ended up in the wrong place. And then my muffler fell off. And I was driving a Mercedes, you know, pretty nice, sporty car, you know. And I thought, oh, and I had the wife in the car. And I pulled into a side street. The sun was going down. And as I got out of the car, I thought, oh, I got to fix this muffler. I can't just drag it. People started coming from houses. And they came up to me, and I saw them coming in the rearview mirror. And I jumped out of the car and got in their face. And I said, what the fuck do you want? Because I felt threatened.
Right.
And and the guy said, man, I'm just looking for some money. You got any money? So I was being mugged. And it was like, I thought, I'll think about it when I'm fucking finished, like, you know. And I opened the trunk. And this is the weird part, Joe. I will never quite understand this. I opened the trunk to see what I could find to help me put the muffler back on. And sitting there, the only two things in the back of the trunk was a pair of wire cutters and a coat hanger. It's exactly what I needed, and I don't know why it was there. That's weird, isn't it?
That's very weird. So
Very
you used the coat hanger to wire up your muffler?
Yep. I cut a piece of wire, wired the muffler up. The whole time, more guys are coming.
Jesus
And
Christ.
they're standing behind me, and I'm feeling like, oh. And anyway, I get up, I finish the muffler, slam, and I'm acting mad and crazy the whole time. And they think, this guy's nuts. And I get back to the car, and my wife gives me a handful of cash. And I thought, what's this? She says, it's just 5s and 1s. Give it to him. So I threw it and drove off. But it was like, it was looking hairy for a minute. And you never know.
What year was this?
Oh, my God, back in the 90s.